Intro: Imagine a world where education is a privilege, not a right. For millions of girls around the globe, this is their reality. But one young voice refused to be silenced. This is the story of Malala Yousafzai, a girl who stood up to the Taliban and became a global icon for education. Today, we'll explore her journey from a small town in Pakistan to the world stage. Are you ready to be inspired? Let's dive in. Main content: Malala's story begins in the Swat Valley of Pakistan. Born on July 12, 1997, she grew up in a region known for its natural beauty. But beneath this beauty, a storm was brewing. The Taliban, a militant group, was gaining power in the area. They imposed strict rules, especially on women and girls. Music was banned, women were forced to wear burqas, and girls were forbidden from attending school. Imagine being told you can't learn simply because you're a girl. This was the world Malala faced as a young child. But Malala's father, Ziauddin, was different. He ran a school and believed strongly in education for all. He encouraged Malala to learn, to question, and to speak up. And speak up she did. In 2008, when Malala was just 11 years old, she gave her first public speech. The title? "How Dare the Taliban Take Away My Basic Right to Education?" This was just the beginning of her advocacy. In 2009, Malala started writing a blog for the BBC. She used the pen name Gul Makai to protect her identity. In her blog, she described life under Taliban rule. She wrote about the fear of going to school. She shared stories of girls who had to hide their books under their clothes. Her words reached people around the world. Malala's voice was growing stronger, but so was the danger she faced. As Malala's fame grew, so did the threats against her. The Taliban didn't like a young girl speaking out against them. On October 9, 2012, the unthinkable happened. Malala was on her way home from school when a masked gunman stopped her bus. He asked, "Who is Malala?" and then shot her in the head. The world held its breath, waiting to see if this brave young girl would survive. Malala was airlifted to a hospital in Birmingham, England. For days, she fought for her life. Against all odds, she survived. When she woke up, she was far from home, but her spirit was unbroken. Her first words upon waking were, "Where's my father? Is he alive?" Malala's recovery was long and difficult. She had to relearn how to speak and write. But she refused to let this attack silence her. In fact, it only made her voice stronger. On her 16th birthday, Malala stood before the United Nations. She delivered a powerful speech saying, "One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world." Her words echoed around the globe. People everywhere were inspired by this young girl's courage and determination. In 2014, at the age of 17, Malala received the Nobel Peace Prize. She became the youngest person ever to receive this honor. In her acceptance speech, she said, "This award is not just for me, it is for those forgotten children who want education." Malala used her platform to continue fighting for education. She established the Malala Fund, an organization dedicated to giving girls access to quality education. The fund works in regions where girls face the biggest challenges to education. It supports local educators and advocates who understand the issues in their communities. Malala traveled to refugee camps, speaking with girls who had fled war and conflict. She met with world leaders, urging them to invest in education. But Malala's journey wasn't over. She decided to continue her own education, enrolling at Oxford University. In 2020, she graduated with a degree in philosophy, politics, and economics. Even as she pursued her studies, she continued her advocacy work. Today, Malala continues to fight for education and equality. She's expanded her focus to include issues like climate change and technology. She believes that education is the key to solving many of the world's problems. Malala's story teaches us that one voice, no matter how young, can change the world. Outro: Malala Yousafzai's journey from a schoolgirl in Pakistan to a global advocate for education is truly inspiring. Her courage in the face of adversity reminds us of the power of education and the strength of the human spirit. What part of Malala's story resonated with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video inspiring, please like and share it with others. Remember, education is a right, not a privilege. Let's all do our part to ensure every child has access to learning. Thank you for watching. And until next time, keep learning and keep speaking up for what's right.